What's up, guys? Welcome back to another weekend edition, Sunday edition of the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. We're going to be coming at you guys live every Friday and Sunday. And on Sundays, you guys know the deal. We break down all the NFL games. And it's a very shorter slate than what we've been coming at you guys live with on regular Sundays with the NFL regular season. But the time is now. It is the postseason super wildcard weekend is here. And the first day already came and went. Bear, do you want to reflect on anything that happened on Saturday's games? I know neither one of us are Chiefs fans. It sucks that the Chiefs won. You gave out the Chiefs, and they did cash for you, though, so you're probably happy about that.
Yeah, I'm happy the Chiefs won. I did cash a couple bets on our YouTube channel, but really neither game was good. Houston dominated, Chiefs dominated. So two kind of stinky games. Hopefully we get some better competition today.
Yeah, and what's up, Cam? Shout out for always joining us. And Cam, we would love for you to come on sometime, give out some picks. I know that you're always have a hot takes ready to rock and roll, so we're always down for that one. But neither one of the games were pretty fun. I bet on the Browns yesterday and kind of took out my win from my sales on the Sunday or on the Saturday night game. But I was just an avid watcher, hoping that the Chiefs would lose. And alas, the cold was so very cold. I actually just got done walking my dogs outside, and it's -3 and feels like -28. So it was very unbearable. I layered up, but I got through it, and I'm here to go live for you guys today. And just to recap how the regular season went, I got 7 wins. Bear got 6 wins. There were some pushes there in some weeks, but Bear, I won the straight up regular season. You won the straight up ATS. Now it's time for the playoffs to show up and show out and see who is the true champion here. I have a small lead on the straight up, and you have a growing lead on the ATS. So it's going to be interesting to see how that game ends up. And it looks like we got a comment from Cam. Well, the Chiefs game was pretty fun, if you ask me, as a Chiefs fan, non-Chiefs fan. Who knows what Cam is nowadays?
Yeah, I think he's a Chiefs fan for sure. So, well, they're in the playoffs, so they won as well. So, Chiefs fan, lock it in.
All right, guys. Well, enough of that. Let's get into this slate. Looks like Skrilla. Thanks for joining us this morning, Skrilla. And we're going to break down all the games today and all the games tomorrow. So let's get right into it. The Green Bay Packers going up against Bears, Dallas Cowboys, the game he's been waiting on. It's going to be the kickoff game for the Sunday slate. So Bears' mental health will be tested early and often today, guys. The Packers are underdogs, 7-point underdog, touchdown underdog. Over-under is at 50.5. Bear, I'm going to start with you on this one.
Yeah, mental health is great. I'm not worried about this game at all because as you know, a lot of head coaching jobs up for grabs. We have a lot of great head coaches that are moving on from their teams. So even if we lose this game, Fat Mac's going to be out. We might get Vrabel. It could be a rebuild for us if we lose. If we win, great. We've got a really good pass at the conference championship game. I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys -7. I'm going to take the team total over. I'm going to take the over in the game. So I think Dallas can put up a ton of points. They score 37 points per game at home. Green Bay also can score a lot of points on the fraudulent Cowboy defense. Dallas has played 75% of the games at home against really bad teams. So that defensive number for them, 15.3 points per game at home, is a little bit fluke in my mind. So I'm going to take Dallas here. I think they're going to get the job done. We'll probably move on. But if we do lose, I'm going to keep an open mind. I'm hoping we get Mike Vrabel. That would be fantastic for the organization. And Jerry Jones, hopefully he moves on if we lose. So I am perfectly fine. Mental health is great going into this game, Trey.
Well, it looks like we got a contrarian in the chat. Super Beheem says Jordan Love is going to wash off the Cowboys. I don't care, he says.
He might be right. You know, Jordan Love's been really good this season, especially in the last 8 weeks. So I can't believe Green Bay has gone back to good quarterbacks, but I think we're a little bit premature on calling Jordan Love a good quarterback. We haven't seen a lot from the kid. So, but early signs say he's going to be good. So hopefully Jordan Love is good. I like Jordan Love, but not today. Hopefully not today.
Yeah, and maybe he's going to show up and show out in his first playoff game like C.J. Stroud did yesterday. I will say C.J. Stroud. I guess they have pretty similar options in the wideout cord. Nothing really there with Tank Dell being out for the Texans. But I'm going to side with Bear here. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I'm going to buy a half point if possible at 6.5. If not, I'll just stick at 7. Regardless, I think the Cowboys are going to win this game by at least a touchdown, maybe right around a touchdown. That's why I want to buy a half point. I think the Packers offense is going to come in this game and try to show up early. And it's all going to depend on what Cowboys defense is going to show up. Is Micah Parsons going to come in this game and leave with a couple sacks, or is he going to walk out with 0? That's going to be a big narrative for how this Cowboys defense is going to show up. Micah Parsons is going to have to be the driving force to this Cowboys defense today. And the secondary for the Cowboys, they've been hit or miss. They've been hit more often than not, but they have had some missed games, and they cannot miss against this Packers defense because Jordan Love, like Bear said whenever he was breaking down this game, Jordan Love has been very red hot in the second half of the season. I know early on the Packers actually slipped out a report that said, we're going to wait and give Jordan Love an extension. This is going to be a wait and see year. And then he said, we'll wait and see this. And he showed up. But I'm going to take the Cowboys here at home. They've been averaging almost 40 points at home. So, and yeah, like Bear said, they've been playing some doo-doo teams. But at the end of the day, it's the NFL any given Sunday. So I'm going to take the Cowboys. Me and Bear are both going with the Cowboys to start off the day.
Oh,
now,
pull up this guy. Pull up this guy who just commented.
Quiet money will.
This is a man who knows football. This or woman who knows football. If the Cowboys lose today, I'm happy either. Like, I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to be miserable. I'm going to hate my life for 3 or 4 weeks. Usually every year that's what happens. But if they lose, we're going to get our pick of the litter for head coaches because nobody doesn't want to be a Dallas Cowboy head coach. So either way, I'm going to be great.
Why do you hate Mike McCarthy so much? 12
It's
and
not
5.
It's not that I hate him, Trey. It's you have head coaches that can do it, and you have head coaches that can make the playoffs and then fail. Mike McCarthy, he won a Super Bowl, but I have Mike McCarthy not in the bad group of head coaches, not in the decent. He's in the good. You got to be great to win Super Bowls. You got to be really great. And the Dallas Cowboys, they have a winning roster. Like, they can win a Super Bowl with the roster they have. The coaching has just been horrible the past 10, 15 years. So once we get new people in offense, once we get a new head coach on the sideline, we're going to be golden. Hopefully Dak Prescott and everybody in that line, the offensive line, the defense, everybody still is in their prime whenever that happens. So if we lose, we get a great head coach. If we win, I will have hope for one more week. So either way, I'm happy.
Okay, so you don't think Dak's the problem now. You think McCarthy is?
Well, Dak's not a bad quarterback. He's not a decent quarterback. He's a good quarterback. And we've seen decent to good quarterbacks win Super Bowls. So I don't think Dak Prescott can't win a Super Bowl. So I really think the problem's the head coach. I think it's been the head coach all this time. Dak hasn't helped because he's been bad in playoff games, but part of that's due to the coaching. So
yep, and it says Vrabel would get y'all to the Super Bowl if Mike fails this year. I'm excited to see what happens with Jerry Jones because he's not a guy. I mean, he's getting up there. He definitely wants to see a Super Bowl before he's gone, and who knows? He might make some quick acting decisions. But enough of the Cowboys game. Let's move on to what probably will be a better game: the Los Angeles Rams versus the Detroit Lions. There's a lot of narratives. I guess there was a narrative in the last game. Fat Mac, as Bear likes to call him, Mike McCarthy going up against his former team. But this is the more interesting storyline. Jared Goff facing his former team. Sean McVay says, get out of town. You suck. Brings in Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford going back to Detroit. And I said on the Friday Live that Detroit social media came out and said no one is going to be wearing Matthew Stafford jerseys. Ban them. And then Kelly Stafford kind of quacked back at them and said, we gave you guys the all. We've been taking the high road, and this is how you treat us. So I think Matthew Stafford's going to have a little bit of extra juice in this game. Not that he needed any extra juice. And I think Sean McVay is going to want to run up the score. He's going to try his best to put on as many points as possible. Aaron Glenn, the Detroit Lions defensive coordinator, is up for some head coaching jobs supposedly, but I don't think he's going to be up for those jobs after this game. Give me the Rams here. I'm going to take them at +3, and I'm also going to take them on the money line. I think they're going to win this game. Yes, Detroit, they are going to be buzzing in this game. Their crowd is going to be going wild. I cannot take that away from them. But at the end of the day, this Rams team has been in the playoffs. They've been in Super Bowls. They've won Super Bowls. Granted, a lot of those players are gone off this current roster, but the main ones are still there. Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, Sean McVay. The leadership's there. The young pups will follow their lead. So I'm going to go with the Rams here. And yes, I love the Lions. Not taking anything away from their season, but it's Jared Goff versus Matthew Stafford, guys. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I mean, Jared Goff also has this little story of going up against the Rams. So this is going to be a great game. Hopefully it's going to be a great game. And whenever you see +3 or -3, that's the true coin flip game. It's not the pick'ems. This is the true coin flip game. Someone's going to win by 3 points here. I really don't like the spread for either team, but I'm going to side with you with the Rams. I think they're going to win this game. The Lions organization, that was some shit what they did to Matthew Stafford not being able to wear his jersey. What did this guy do to you? He gave you some of his best years, and sorry you couldn't put a team around him that could win. But Matthew Stafford wasn't the problem. He did everything for the organization. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, went to the Rams, and he won a Super Bowl in 1 year. So you were the problem. Get your head out of your ass. I'm going to take the Rams +3 on the money line and the over 52. Neither team's going to be able to stop each other. The Detroit Lions defense has been bad all season long. Matthew Stafford should have 300 plus and 3 touchdowns in this game. I actually expect both quarterbacks to have 300 plus yards in this game, Trey. So should be a great game here. I'm excited to watch it, and hopefully we do get a field goal game.
And I just looked it up even more, and the local Detroit bars all put out a post saying, if you come in our bar wearing a Stafford jersey, go somewhere else. It's just crazy to me.
It's insane.
But I guess Detroit versus the world, I guess. I don't know.
That's whatever. You haven't been here for 30 years, and that's how you want to play it? Whatever.
And guys, that's it for the weekend games. We're going to move on to the Monday games. Me and Bear, we're also going to be talking about these games on our Monday NFL game pick videos. So if you want to get a little bit more in-depth pick on what we're feeling, and I haven't even broken into these games much, so my pick might change. Who knows? But make sure to go check out our Monday NFL game pick and player prop videos whenever they do drop. Let's start with this Pittsburgh Steelers going up against Buffalo Bills game. This game was originally slated to be kicking off in a couple hours today, but it got moved till tomorrow because I think it was like the Buffalo mayor said, it's not safe, blah, blah, blah. Did you see the Chiefs game? People were there. People were wanting to watch and play. So come on, this is football. This is America. But enough of my spiel. The Buffalo Bills, double-digit favorites, -10. Bear, do you think that's too much, or do you think the Bills are going to win this game by double digits?
Well, I was looking at the weather report. They're expected to get 2 to 4 inches of snow on Monday and only 15-mile-per-hour winds. Yesterday, it was a foot of snow, 65-mile-per-hour winds. If they did play yesterday, I was going to back the Pittsburgh Steelers. They might even find a way to win the game. I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills here, though. Now, not a lot of elements to deal with. We're going to get a little bit of snow, a little bit of wind, but that's really going to benefit the Buffalo Bills. So I'm going to take Buffalo -10 and straight up. And I also like the over in this game, 37.5. I think the line's a little bit low because people are expecting it to be kind of a snowstorm field, but they paid everybody to come shovel the field off. They're going to put the tarp up on it. There's not going to be a lot of snow on the field. So I like the over. I like the Buffalo Bills. I just don't trust Mason Rudolph, man. I just can't do it. So give me the Bills, and then they're gonna play the Chiefs probably, and that's going to be one heck of a game. So give me the Buffalo Bills.
Did this line or total change with the game moving days?
Yeah, it moved a half a point in favor of Buffalo, and I believe the over-under yesterday was 34.5, and now it's 37.5. So it did move up a little bit, but the conditions aren't going to be as bad as people think. So I'm going to take the over in Buffalo Bills. If the conditions were like yesterday, Trey, I think Pittsburgh has a shot. Like all they do is run. The defense can probably get off the field. So tough break for Pittsburgh. Tough break for Pittsburgh fans.
It's like Quiet Money Will says, no matter what the situation, you cannot give Mike Tomlin playoff team double digits. That is crazy.
Right. He is right. And Buffalo this season has been very bad. Very bad. They've also been very good. So we'll see what Buffalo team will get. But with the conditions the way they are, I've got to take Buffalo.
No TJ Watt, no problem. Bills all day. Yeah, TJ Watt is out for this game. Bear, have you seen the reports? Jay Glazer reported. Jay Glazer is never wrong, to be honest with you. Whenever he puts out a report, it is true. Did you see his report saying that Mike Tomlin, there is a chance he steps away and goes into the booth or goes into a pregame show? Did you see that?
He's not appreciated. Nobody on Pittsburgh fans, Pittsburgh organization, they don't appreciate him. They make it to the playoffs and they win a game and they lose. And that's how that's been basically the entire time he's been there. They won one Super Bowl. So I don't blame him. Why would you want to be somewhere that you get booed? So, yeah.
And if the Bills lose this game, do you think Sean McDermott's out? Kind of like the same kind of narrative of your Dallas Cowboys?
Because I don't think there's any shot he loses this game.
If
he does lose this game, it'll probably be tossed around. But, yeah, he's not losing this game.
Fired offensive coordinator midseason, get the blame off him, fall short in the first round. Who knows? I think it could happen with all these good head coaches out. Maybe they're looking at Vrabel just like your Dallas Cowboys is. Who knows? But I'm going to go with Bear here. You got to take the Bills -10. The 7 seed has never beat the 2 seed, so I have to go with the Bills. I think they're going to show up in this game. I think that they're going to dominate. And if you look at the winning margin from the 2 seed to the 7 seed, it is right around this double-digit number. So historically, the 2 seed does dominate, and we saw that yesterday. So I love this. Give me the Bills here. I'm going to take them to win this game by double digits. No problem. And like Cam said, no TJ Watt. That's going to be a huge loss for them. So me and Bear siding in on the same side for this game, and maybe not for this game because I know that Bear is a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan, and they are favorites going into the road, -3 A.J. Brown is out for this game. Do you think that's going to be a determining factor? Or do you think the Bucs are going to win this game?
Yeah, A.J. Brown, he hasn't been a big factor over the last 5 games, and the Philadelphia Eagles won 1 of those 4 games against really bad teams. So something is wrong in Philadelphia. I don't know if it's the head coach. I don't know if it's the players. I don't know if it's Jalen Hurts. But the vibe in Philadelphia, it's wrong. Something's wrong over there. Jalen Hurts also has a bum finger. He broke it. It was a disgusting break. He hasn't thrown the ball since that game against the Giants. A.J. Brown's out. I'm going to take Tampa with the points. We got a home team here with the points. They've been rolling with Baker Mayfield. The Eagles coming in limping. They're coming in with bad juju. I'm going to take Tampa Bay. I think they win this game as well. Tough break for Philadelphia fans. They were the hottest team in the middle of the season, but sometimes, Trey, it's when you get hot at the right time. You got to get hot at the right time going into the playoffs, and they have been very bad lately. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm going to side with you here. Give me the Tampa Bay Bucks. We saw them shut out the Panthers in the last game of the regular season. Yes, that's nothing to write home about. It's the Carolina Panthers, but that's the type of momentum you want coming into the playoffs. Yes, they did only score 9 points, so their offense is kind of coming in with a negative momentum, but you kind of had the questions about this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, and they kind of answered those questions in the last week of the season. You don't really have any questions about their offense. They got Baker Mayfield, Rashad White in the backfield, and then when you look at the wide receivers, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, they are just, star-laden all on their offensive side of the ball, and you had questions about how their defense was going to show up, and they're coming in this game with some momentum. So I'm going to say the Bucs are going to win this game as well. I love that they're kind of coming in this game on underdogs because that's what you want for Baker Mayfield. You want him to have that stack of chips on his shoulder, and he's going to come in this game with those chips stacked up. So I love the Bucs here in this game, and it looks like Cam says, been fun to watch it collapse. Can I get an amen, Bear?
Yeah, it's been fun for the Eagles to lose, but even when the Eagles lose, I'm happy. But if the Dallas Cowboys don't win today, it's all for nothing. So let's just stay focused on one team and then let the others fall where they may.
All for now, yes.
Cowboys. I'm also going to take the over in that game. I mean, Eagles defense is horrible. I mean, they've been bad for 6-7 straight weeks. The secondary is probably one of the worst in the NFL. And the Buccaneers defense, yeah, they've been okay, but they haven't been great. If the Eagles come out playing like the Eagles can, this game's going to fly on the over. So give me the over as well.
You're not scared about Matt Patricia dialing up some good defensive plays?
No. He's a rocket scientist. He's not a defensive coordinator.
All right, guys. Well, enough of the game picks. It's time to get into the parlay. Me and Bear, we're going to give out 2 parlays today. The first one is just going to be our normal parlay where me and Bear, we give out a couple picks and then we build up a parlay. And then, Bear, do you want to kind of describe what the second one's going to be? It's going to be even juicier, boys.
Yeah, the second one's going to be change your week kind of money. We're going to put $10 down to win 1,000. Hopefully, it's going to be an anytime touchdown parlay throughout the last 4 games of this NFL Super Wild Card weekend. So it's going to be a $10 parlay to win 1,000. Probably going to have 6, 7, 8 anytime touchdown players, but we're going to put it in. Maybe have a chance. Give ourselves some hope. Maybe on Monday if we win all the Sunday games. So let's do the parlay lock first. We're going to do 2 picks each that we're very confident in. Trey, you want to go first?
Yeah, like I said, Cam says, it's a time of the stream, guys. Mike Evans over, whatever the hell it is, don't matter. Well, Cam, I added that into the parlay last week, and it did not hit. So shout out you for recommending me a parlay lock that didn't hit, and we threw it in there. So that kind of hurt my soul. So I'm going to stay away from Mike Evans this week. But, yeah, like Cam says, more often than not, it is a sure bet. And if I don't throw it in today, it's probably going to hit. So maybe you guys personally bet it. Who knows? But I'm going to start us off here. I'm going to go with the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams at plus 3.5. Hopefully that doesn't take one away from Bear. But, I love the Rams here in this game. I think they're going to show up and win this game straight up. So I'm going to stay away from the money line, though, because the Lions, I could see the football gods giving them a game-winning field goal and winning this game by 3. So I'm going to buy a half point, take the Rams plus 3.5 as my first leg.
Yep, I love that play, Trey. And I'm going to do both my picks here. Over in the Dallas game, over in the Rams game. We're going to go over 47.5 for both of those games.
Oh, I love that.
And I think one was minus 190, one was minus 170. So a little bit on the bad side there, but we got 4 legs. So we'll probably be at plus 600 by the time this is done.
So we're going to build this thing up real good because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's plus $1 million or plus 350. If that plus $1 million doesn't hit and that plus 350 hits, at the end of the day, we're trying to make money here, guys. So that's what it's going to be. And I'm pretty excited for this one. It says, firstly, are you trying the same game parlay? Okay, let me see if I can do that. Let me take out that. Can I put that one in there?
What's it saying?
It's not letting me parlay them together for some godforsaken reason because DraftKings is doo-doo.
All right, take off the alternate overs and just put the overs on both games. See if that works.
All right, let me see what we got here. I don't understand why DraftKings likes to make it difficult. They want us to do a same game parlay X, and it's just like
superior.
God,
They're not letting you do it?
Nope. So let me just try.
You know what? I'll do it on FanDuel real quick. They'll let you do it on FanDuel for sure.
Well, guys, that's why we don't have any sponsorship deals because we just go back and forth, back and forth. We're trying to find you guys that perfect one right here. So let's just go this alternate spread line, Rams plus there.
I will say DraftKings has decent promotions, but FanDuel has decent promotions as well. So, pick which one you like the best.
This is why FanDuel is better. FanDuel is letting me throw it into a parlay.
Go shop for lines. Go shop for lines.
All right, boys. And my last one, it's going to be I feel like this has a Kyren Williams day written all over it, if I'm being honest with you. So let me go to the anytime touchdown scores. I'm going to throw Kyren Williams in there. He's minus 150, makes me love it. Let's see what this thing ends up looking like. Total.
Rams plus 3.5. Over.
It's at plus 209 right there.
47.5, not 37.5.
Oh, 47.5. That's why. I'm just trying to make us
all good, dude. All good.
I'm just trying to make sure that we hit this bet.
Yeah, any way possible. This is already looking better. Already looking better.
All right, let's see what this thing ends up being. 47.5.
Wow, jumped up the most.
Throwing that anytime touchdown plus 436.
That looks nice.
My two legs are Kyren Williams anytime touchdown score, Rams plus 3.5. And Bear, your legs are over 47.5 in both games. That comes out to a juicy parlay of plus 436. So I really love how that looks. And guys, now it's time for the good, juicy parlay, the anytime touchdown parlay. And Bear, I'm going to let you start us off. Do you have anyone that you know for a fact is scoring touchdowns in any of these 4 games?
Yeah, you want me to just go down the list, or do you want to just go one by one?
You can just go down the list, and I can throw them on there.
Okay, let's start in the Dallas game. CeeDee Lamb just scored a touchdown against the Green Bay defense. Might even put up 2. I love that play. We're also going to put in Aaron Jones to score a touchdown against the Dallas Cowboy defense. And then this is up to you, Trey. It's a little bit of a risky one. I like that kid Wicks for Green Bay. I also like Jalen Reed for Green Bay. So whichever one you want to throw in, I'm fine with it. But I like both those.
Reed has been his main target, but Wicks, he's been a sneaky guy that has been showing up. Wicks is plus 290. Reed is plus 190. So which one do you like more? I'm fine with either one.
Reed has gotten like 10 plus targets, I feel like, in the last 3 games with Love. So let's go Reed. Let's go with Reed there. Kind of weird that I went to Green Bay and won Dallas for scores. Is my brain trying to tell me something? I'm not sure. Okay. You like those?
I like those 3. I agree with those.
You want to add any more for the Dallas game?
No, because I agree with what you said. I think CeeDee Lamb is going to be catching a couple ones, so I think he's going to be getting a couple of the Dallas Cowboys ones, and I like those 2. I think Jones is going to get it on the ground. A.J. Dillon is out, and Reed, he's more than likely the one who's going to catch the ones from Jordan Love. So I like those 3.
Perfect. All right, let's go to the Rams game. Here we go. We're going to rattle them off again. We're going to start with Kyren Williams. He's going to get a touchdown in this game. I love your play for the parlay lock. We're also going to take Jahmyr Gibbs anytime touchdown. You know who else we're going to take for the Lions? David Montgomery anytime touchdown. Both running backs get in today. And then we got to take one of the Rams receivers. Which one do you want to take? Cooper or Puka?
Okay, Cooper Kupp is plus 125. Puka is just slightly behind him at plus 130. I'm trying to play the game out in my head. I mean, it's hard to double cover either one of these guys because the other one's just going to eat. I like Cooper Kupp.
Let me stop you right there. Even if they do get double covered, I think the Lions secondary is that bad that it doesn't matter. Like, I really don't think it's going to matter if they're double covered or not. Staff's going to put a ball on them, and they might both score a touchdown. I
would go with Cooper Kupp, but I don't hate Puka Nacua either.
tough. It's real tough. Let's go.
I'm fine with Puka.
Let's go with Puka. I like Puka.
I'm with Puka.
I like Puka. Let's go with Puka. You want to add any more on that game?
No, I like those three. I like those three.
Okay. What are we at? Let's put $10 in right now. What are we at?
Plus 1,000 plus 1.6K.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the Pittsburgh and Buffalo game.
I feel like we just got to throw out Buffalo Bills players.
Tough game here for the touchdowns because it's over 37.5. But at the same time, I love Najee Harris to get in the end zone. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I love Najee Harris to get in the end zone. I also like Josh Allen to score a touchdown in this game. What do you think of those two plays?
I think after those two, we're done. We're
done.
done.
That's where I was going to end it right there. I didn't want any more.
Because I like Najee. I think that the Steelers are going to try to take the air out of the football. They're going to run the football a ton this game, like we've seen out of the last month of the season. And I was going to throw out a Josh Allen anytime touchdown because with TJ Watt out, there's nobody there to set the edge. So I think Allen's going to get in the end zone too. Okay, last game. I think this game's going to fly over. So I've got a lot, but you pull me off whenever you're ready, okay? Okay.
We're going to start with Mike Evans. He's a touchdown machine for Tampa Bay. Going up against that Philly secondary is going to be wild to watch. He might score 3. Then we get to the Eagles. A.J. Brown's not going to play. I like Swift. I like Swift, and I'm going to tell you why. People don't like Swift anytime touchdown because they get to the 1, they get to the 5, and Jalen Hurts takes it. Jalen Hurts is hurt. He's got a bum hand. I don't know if they're going to be wanting to sneak him a little bit. They might, but I like Swift. You okay with that?
I like Swift as well. Okay. I don't see. Kenny Gainwell and Boston Scott are pretty far down on the list. So I think that Sirianni's finally going to be giving the ball to Swift. Feed Swift. He's significantly better than the other backs you got in the backfield. It's been pissing me off all season.
Feed Swift. And this, I might lose you here. This is the last one, and I might lose it. Baker Mayfield to score. This guy, he puts the helmet on every day, Trey. He's going to get you a couple yards in the red zone on a 4th and goal. From the 2-yard line, he's going to put his head down. He's going to scramble. He's going to get you 2 yards. He's going to get in the end zone. Baker Mayfield is the tough that they come. I think when push comes to shove and they need it, he's going to scramble and he's going to score a touchdown.
Baker Mayfield plus 1,100. How many rushing touchdowns does this guy have?
He's got at least one. He
has one rushing touchdown this season.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance. Let's see.
Okay.
That would put us at, oh, my God. $10 for $500,000.
Hey, change your life money right there, Trey. Change your life. All it takes is $10 to change your life.
Yo, I love it. All right.
If you want to change anything, now's the time. Now's the time to change it. My feelings won't get hurt.
No, if you want to add something. Something in my bones was telling me Julio Jones is going to catch a touchdown this game, but I can't throw Julio Jones on there with a Baker Mayfield. So I love sticking with the Baker.
Why?
That would put us in a mill territory.
AJ Brown's out.
2 mil.
Hey, AJ Brown. Wait, is it even going to let us do that?
Max win is 1 mil. They say
FanDuel, what the hell? Let some people live.
That is
what? You want to take one of mine off and put Julio on there?
If I would take anyone off, it'd be Baker. But Baker's the reason why we're at this $500,000. So I think we just lock it in right here. It says don't do Baker Mayfield. He will break the heart at the end.
Oh, dude, he's probably watch us get to the end and Baker Mayfield's the last one. It's not going to happen, but I really wanted him. You know what? Let's think about it. Let's play smart. Let's act like we're going to win all these before this game, and let's take out the plus 1,100. Let's put in someone that has a chance. They send Julio Jones out on the right foot in his career with the touchdown.
He's been catching touchdowns here recently.
Or should we just leave it like that?
Let's leave it like this because I feel like I could see, and I know I'm being delusional.
Oh yeah, we're definitely delusional.
I could see a world where all of these hit. So I am totally comfortable with just stopping right here. We got the first game in the Dallas Cowboys versus the Packers. We got CeeDee Lamb, Aaron Jones, Jaden Reed. Second game, Rams versus the Lions. We got Kyron Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. And that's end for Sunday. So tomorrow in the first game, we got Najee Harris and Josh Allen. And to end it off, we got Mike Evans and DeAndre Swift. $10.
Wait a minute. Where'd Puka go?
Puka? No, he's on there. Just show more. Yep,
Oh,
he's
okay.
just hidden. He's
Okay,
hidden.
now I have a strange thing where I don't like seeing the odd 11 there. Should we take one off or add one? Because I want the even number.
All right. Has there been anybody that you have wanted to throw in that you were hesitant of in any of these games?
I mean, if we were gonna add one, I feel like it'd have to be a Dallas Cowboy because all we have is CD Lamb to score.
I mean, I was surprised you didn't throw out Jake Ferguson. Has he?
I love Jake Ferguson touchdown, but he has screwed me so many times.
I mean, the Packers linebackers are fast, but they're young, and I think that they're kind of being over their heads.
Let's throw Ferguson in there. Let's throw him in there. I like it. All right, we're done. 12 set, 114K. Pretty easy money, pretty easy money. 10 to win 114,000. That's not a bad day's work, Trey. Not a bad day of work at all.
I called Mr. Scott, and he answered. Special teams, special plays, special players. All right. Thank you for calling us in, Cam. And looks like he says replace Baker with Monty. And we already had David Montgomery on there. So, hey, that's a win there. Hey, guys, that's the end of it. Hopefully you guys put in one or both of those parlays. I love both of them. I'm going to get off here, go into my FanDuel app, and I'm going to rewatch this and put in this bet for us. And it's going to be change your week. It's going to be change your life money. Thank you guys for watching. Bear, do you want to give out any words of inspiration for your Dallas Cowboys?
No, we're at home. We're gonna go in. We're gonna get the job done. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna have another home game against probably the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm gonna call Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Rams beat the Lions. Rams go to 49ers. They knock them off. We'll get another home game against the Rams in the conference championship game. We'll smoke them. We'll play Chiefs of the Ravens, Trey. Chiefs of the Ravens. Chiefs of the Ravens. Chiefs of the Ravens. We're going to play the Ravens. We're going to play the Ravens in the Super Bowl, and we are going to get absolutely dominated by the Ravens in the Super Bowl, but I'll be there, and it'll be fun. So, also, we only have like 3 more weeks of this, so enjoy it all.
Yes, and dude, if you're watching on the Friday Live, you are our $50 winner of our member giveaway. And if you're interested in winning $50, all you have to do is go to our YouTube channel, join our YouTube membership. We give out premium picks every day. So you get that, and you get a chance to win $50 every week on our Friday live shows. Guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys are going to be enjoying this beautiful, beautiful Sunday slate of football. Put some wood on the fire, kick up your feet, watch some football, drink some hot cocoa, mix in some beer. Enjoy it, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure to go check out our NBA game pick player prop, college basketball NBA game pick, or college basketball game pick and player prop, NFL game pick and player prop. We got a lot of videos out. Make sure you go check them all out. Thanks for watching. See you guys next Friday. Peace out.